The air shifted the moment she walked in. Vanilla, yes, but now layered with something sharp, citrusy, unfamiliar. It wasn't the perfume I'd given her last anniversary. This one was bold, foreign, almost brazen. It clung to her skin like a secret. The clock in the kitchen blinked 1:17 a.m. I'd been up for hours, the dull flicker of the television casting long shadows across the room, failing to lull me into sleep. She brushed past without a pause, cheeks flushed, eyes glinting with something too bright to be tiredness. Her laughter trailed behind her like confetti. "God, it was amazing," she chirped, already halfway to the bedroom. Not a glance in my direction. No mention of the texts I'd sent hours ago. The girls and I hit up the Velvet Room. You'd love it. It's like stepping into another world. I just watched her go, something tightening in my gut. Girls' night out, her regular escape lately. Weekly, sometimes more. And each time she came back, she seemed a little more energized, a little less mine. When I tried raising my concerns, she brushed them off with a smile. "Don't be silly. You're overthinking." Jealousy wasn't in my nature, but something was off. And last weekend, my instincts finally pushed me somewhere I never thought I'd go. I found a way to access her phone records. Call logs, texts, names I didn't recognize. Except one. Alex. Bland name, but it appeared too often to be innocent. A reverse search led to his social media. Tall, dark hair, smug grin. Alex. The bartender at the Velvet Room. The place she couldn't stop raving about. My pulse thundered as I retrieved the envelope from the home office I'd been waiting for all week. Inside was a printed receipt I'd paid good money to obtain, pretending to be a concerned customer with a billing issue. I walked into the bedroom. She was humming, sliding into her nightgown, that same exotic scent trailing like a veil. She turned toward me with a smile that once melted me. Now it felt like poison. "What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost." I held out the receipt. "Just a little something from your girls' night." Her hand closed around the paper. The change in her face was instant, the smile gone, the color draining. This must be wrong," she stammered. "Is it?" My voice cut through the quiet like broken glass. 2 Kettle One martinis. For Manhattans. 2 old fashions. Sidecars. French 75s. The total didn't matter. The math did. No one woman drank that alone. "This wasn't a girl's night," I said flatly. "Was it?" Her lips parted, but only panic came out before whisper. "I can explain." I listened, but I already knew. She spun a story about blowing off steam, about never meaning to hurt me. Tears cutting black tracks through her mascara. "You've been lying to me," I said, arms crossed. "All this time. The late nights, the perfume, the fun with your friends. You think I wouldn't notice?" "It wasn't what it looked like," she whimpered. "It wasn't serious. I just needed to feel alive." I laughed, bitter. "So cheating with a bartender is your version of living?" She cried harder, reaching for my hand. I stepped back. "That's not fun. That's betrayal. You were with him, Alex, weren't you?" Her silence said everything. The rage had burned itself out weeks ago. All that remained was cold certainty. "I'm done," I said. "Done with the games. The dishonesty. I want you gone." Her expression crumpled. "What? No. Please don't do this. We can fix it." I returned with a folder from the office. "These are the separation documents. Everything's arranged. Sign them." She looked at the pages like they were a death sentence. "I don't understand. How can you just throw everything away?" "You did that," I said. "You made your choices. This is mine." She pleaded, insisted she was sorry, but her voice was just a distant hum now. Eventually, she picked up the pen, her hand trembling as she signed. She dropped it like it burned her. She packed in silence. I didn't help, didn't speak, just sat in the living room, listening to her footsteps. The front door clicked shut. Her engine started, then faded. Silence again. I closed my eyes. No sadness, just emptiness and freedom. I had loved her deeply, but love meant nothing without trust. Maybe it had been heading here all along. Now I was free. free from deception, free from doubt. For the first time in a long while, I welcomed the stillness. I had no regrets. I would rebuild. I would heal. I owed myself that.